Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabe. I welcome you to reproduction in Clamydomonas. In favorable conditions, the Clamydomonas individuals, they continue to grow, and then at a certain size, they reproduce by cell division. So they keep on growing. And when the conditions become favorable, these individuals, after reaching a particular size, they will reproduce by cell division. First, the flagella are going to be withdrawn. Then the cytoplasm will shrink slightly within the cell wall. So when you look here, you will see that our Clamydomonas, the flagella have been withdrawn. Those flagella have been withdrawn. And after that, the cytoplasm starts shrinking. When you look at it here, this is our cytoplasm. It is starting to shrink slightly within the cell wall. This one is our cell wall. And we are seeing that the cytoplasm is moving away from the cell wall. It is shrinking. Meaning that the cell has started the process of reproduction. And it's going to divide, which we call cell division. The nucleus and then the cytoplasm, they are going to divide once, twice, or occasionally 3 times. And they will give us 2, 4, or 8 separate units of the cytoplasm. Each unit has a nucleus and chloroplast. So here we are seeing that the whole of this one is one single cell. And we are seeing that what was one nucleus has divided. Now they are 2 nuclei. And also, you will see that also the cytoplasm is dividing, and then we are also having a division in the chloroplast. So it will divide itself. And when it divides itself, we shall form 2 units. And each unit has got the nucleus, and it also has got the chloroplast surrounding the nucleus, each unit. And they may continue dividing more times. The cytoplasm goes on dividing more time. We can reach an extent of getting 8 separate units. But here, we are now having 2 units. This one, and then we also have this unit here. There are 2 units. But we are saying it can go up to 3 divisions, where we can end up having like 80 units. each of these units forms a new cell wall and a pair of flagella. So these units that we have formed here, the first unit and then our second unit, each one is going to form a cell wall. Each one will form a cell wall like the way we are seeing them here. Each one forms a cell wall. And each one forms a pair of flagella. It has a flagella here and a flagella here. Then the parent cell is going to burst open and it will release the daughter individuals. So our cell here has broken. It has burst open. And when it bursts open, it is going to release now these new daughter cells formed. Here we can see we have two daughter cells. There is this one and there is a second one here, which have been already formed. And we are seeing that at this point here, our cell wall has got broken and it is now releasing the daughter cells to get out from the original cell or parent. This fission may occur once a day, so that great number of Clamydomonas may appear very rapidly. This makes the water to look green. So if you're having many Clamydomonas and each one of them is carrying out fission, the number is going to increase rapidly. And when that number increases rapidly in water, because these new daughter cells, they have chloroplasts. That chloroplast is green in color. It is going to make the water appear green because of the very many daughter cells that have been produced. Sexual reproduction of a kind occurs. Division, as described above, takes place, but produces up to 16 new individuals, which do not develop cell wall. So this type of cell divisions that we are having here is asexual. We are forming individuals by cell division. It is asexual reproduction. But these individuals we are forming, they do not have a cell wall. The individuals we are forming do not form a cell wall that have been produced asexually through cell division. On release from the parent cell, these individuals, they swim about and meet other individuals. And when they meet, they fuse in pairs and form a zygote. Now, these are our two individuals that have been produced and released into the water. When they are released into the water, they will swim around and meet each other. Now, when they meet each other, they will fuse. And when they fuse, the nuclei will also now fuse. And when the nuclei fuse together, they end up forming what we are referring to as a zygote. So now, the individuals that we produced in asexual reproduction, we are going to refer to them as gametes. They are microorganisms that have been produced, but without a cell wall. So they swim and meet each other and fuse in pairs, and they form one organism which we refer to as a zygote. The zygote eventually rounds off, withdraws the flagella, secretes a thick wall around the cytoplasm, so forming a zygospore, which sinks to the bottom of the pond. So now we have formed a zygote. This zygote which we have formed here, it withdraws with flagellas withdrawn. The zygote rounds up, and when it rounds up, we are going to get a structure like that. Remember, they were two. They were two, but they fused together, and now they have formed one zygospore. And this zygospore now is going to secrete a thick wall. It secretes a thick wall to become a zygospore. So from here you will see it has only a small layer of wall. But when it has rounded up, it will secrete a thick wall around the cytoplasm. And after that one, then now it is going to sink to the bottom of the pond. The cytoplasm in the zygospore will divide, usually into 4 units, which are released as new Clamydomonas individuals. Remember, our zygospore sank at the bottom of the pond, and it had already created a thick wall, and it had become a zygospore. Now, the zygospore at the bottom of the pond, when it reaches there, it will divide itself into 4 units. And these units, each one now is going to be released as an individual zygospore. Now we have formed our Clamydomonas individuals, which are adults, or the new Clamydomonas individuals. That is how reproduction takes place in our Clamydomonas. Hello, my friends. Thank you very much for participating in reproduction in Clamydomonas. Please do like, share, and subscribe.